Hi, Sophia. Sorry we don't get a chance to talk after the funeral. You left so abruptly.
Who is this?
Your brother, Nathaniel. But call me Nate. It is so nice to meet you. Would you like to get coffee sometime and get to know each other?
Sorry, I don't think I can take you up on that offer. I am still trying to wrap my head around the fact that the father who abandoned me has a whole other family and that you are my half-brother. I request that you give me space.
Of course, Soph. Can I call you that?
Okay, Nate. I'll let you know when I can meet up with you.
So, how's the funeral, babe?
Well, I met the half-brother I only knew about a few days after my dad passed.
Well, at least one good thing came out of going there.
Yes, I saw that while Mom and I suffered for years, he was living in luxury with his son and wife. I did not see the man for years. He never even acknowledged my existence until he was at death's door.
I know, but you cannot speak ill of the dead, my love. Maybe you can find it in your heart to forgive him. I think he must have left something for you.
It is a little too late for him to be a responsible dad. We struggled growing up, while Nate had everything he ever wanted. You should see his Instagram. The man travels, can fly a jet, has a successful business, dates models, and flaunts those Rolex like they're nothing. I bet he's just as shallow as he is rich.
Do not judge him. Please go and see what he wants. And if he offers you money, what will you do?
I don't know. Will it make up for the life that Nate stole from me?
No clue. Please come over. I have your favorite ice cream and we can watch your favorite movie. You had a long day.
I cannot say no to that. See you soon, love.
Sophia, please try to understand where I'm coming from. I do want to get to know you. Everyone wants to meet you. You are part of this family after all.
So you think after all those years that I was fatherless and struggling, he did not once tell your mom about me? Tell your mom that she can stop pretending. I know she sees me as worthless.
Will you at least think about my offer? I want to make right what Dad failed to do. I have only spoken to you for a couple of minutes. I can see of the charm that Dad possessed. I feel we would be so honored to have you head our PR department on top of having a 10% share of the company.
Really? Do you think I could head an entire PR department? I am just a small-time journalist. I don't know much about business.
I will take you under my wing and we could make Dad proud.
I will think about it. Have you gone back to him yet? It's a lot of shares. I researched the company and you could end up very rich. They're trying to keep me close. Don't be fooled. I cannot be bought out. They owe me everything. Dad owes me everything. So, what will you do, my friend? I will make sure they know what it's like to have nothing. Crawl in the dirt. Damn, that sounds morbid. Can you arrange for me to meet up with him? Wait, really? You know it will cost you. He's expensive. I know, but it will be worth it. I have decided.
Yes?
I cannot take the shares or position I've not earned. I do not want to be in your family's debt.
But, Soph, it will not be like that.
I want to get to know my dad, who he was, what he did. I know your mom doesn't like me, but I would like to shadow you. I would also like access to my dad's things.
Whoa, you are not at all what I expected. I thought you would want even more money. Not that it would be a problem.
I appreciate that, but I would like to get to know my family more and spend some time at the company. I have so many questions I fear will never get answered.
And are you angry with him?
No, there's no use. I would just want to get to know his family.
Come for dinner on Saturday.
Will not miss it for the world.
It is like I do not even see you these days.
Sorry, just getting to know my family. Also, I have a surprise for you.
Tell me.
Hint, it is the most expensive item on your wish list.
You didn't. It cost a lot, like 3 months of my paycheck. I thought you said you were not taking money from them.
It was a gift from a designer who knew Dad. You know, my father was an interesting man. On one hand, he knew influential people, but some of his friends are shady. It is funny what paying attention to the smallest things does. I now have a short list of people I believe can help me.
Wow, you are so hot when you are on a mission.
Come with me to LA. There's a very exclusive party. I might have a lead on some shady stuff Dad was involved in. Nate is coming as well. He has been asking about you, playing the role of being a good brother.
Say no more.
I am so close, I can taste it. It was something that might have happened 5 years ago. It was buried well, and I do not think that is all. Now, if I can link it to the fraud case of 2 years ago that magically disappeared, I will nail him. I spoke to Louise. Sophia, you nearly got caught digging into your brother's criminal history. Not only that, but Nate suspects you so much that he got bodyguards for you. I hope you're not being taped. I cover my tracks well, and the years of being invisible have paid off. It does help that I have my mom's good looks to get what I want. Every one of my dad's contacts trusts me. I'm doing work for most of them and have access to a lot of info. And with Louise's help, I will be able to hack the servers. Be careful. You might end up losing a lot more than you can give. Don't worry about me. Worry about Nate. He is about to fall on his pedestal.
I heard your apartment caught on fire. Which hospital are you in? This seems to be a warning from Nate. Leave it alone, friend.
I'm fine. I will not stop digging.
How is the patient doing? You know you should be careful when leaving appliances on.
Shut it. I know it was you. I saw Box when the ambulance came to get me.
You inhaled a lot of smoke. You were just seeing things. But thanks to your loving boyfriend, I now have to sign papers for you to transfer everything to me.
What do you mean by everything? You have nothing.
Okay, I know you did not get a private school education, so I will need you to keep up. When we went to LA, I just had to give your boyfriend one of my old Armani's, then he blabbed. He has been telling me all your whereabouts all along. At first, I wanted to get the majority inheritance that signed over to you. I tried to trick you into taking less, but you were smarter. So all along, I was looking for ways to get the inheritance.
You know, you telling me this is evidence for me to get you locked up for attempted murder.
You are so much like your small-brain mom. You are so annoying. Anyways, I paid him $10,000 to get you to sign over everything to me. On top of that, the dirt you were gathering on me is gone. Now I am on my way to meet him and get the papers.
Brother, please do not do this to me.
You mess with the wrong family. Play nice and I will get you a ticket out of here.
If you do that, you will ruin everything for yourself and the family. I have proof of all the illegal dealings that you and Dad were involved in. It is enough to send you to prison and maybe freeze your assets.
You have nothing. Whatever you had, I have already destroyed. Do you think I am dumb?
Give me back all that father left for me, and I will destroy all the evidence I have against you.
Never! Just so you know, I kicked you off the family life insurance. I expect you to give back everything we gave you, and never set foot in my dad's company again.
You cannot do that, Nate.
But I can. Everything is mine. You almost had me fooled with your innocent act. But I have lived a life far longer than you do. I am skilled in the art of deception. You are just a little girl playing make-believe. You will regret this. I highly doubt it. Was this your plan all along?
Whatever do you mean, since I'm so small-brained? Get your statements ready. All the illegal dealings you and Dad were into are now exposed. You thought you destroyed everything that I had on you, but the #1 rule is to always be 2 steps ahead.
Take down the article, Sophia, and I will make it worth your while. I know I deceived you before about the money that was left, but I will give you anything you want if you take it down. This article will not be good for the family. There's still time to make it as if you never wrote it.
What could you give me?
I will give you 10% of the inheritance, worth over 200 millions. Not only that, but the beach house in Venice and a car of your choice, clothes, jewelry, a yacht. I can give you anything, but you will need to become a silent partner and publish a retraction.
Assuming that you own anything,
What do you mean?
everything is mine. I caught your lapdog, Greg, trying to plant a bug in my house. I seduced him and made him agree to double-cross you. He gave you the real paper just so it would check out with your lawyer. Then I got help to switch the real paper with last year's annual report.
Impossible! I have the signed papers here.
Check again.
But I had it with me. How did you do this?
I know you offered him 10K, but I offered him 50K to give you fake signed papers. And then, while you were distracted, I finished my investigation and published my expose on your family. All your dirty little secrets are there for everyone to see. I even have an offer for a book deal and I might take it.
Whether you like it or not, I will find a way out of this and you will pay.
Thank you so much, babe, for getting the papers. I destroyed them.
And I saw that your article is trending. It has only been a day and it has already been republished by major magazines. Wow, we make quite a team, right? The power couple of the year.
And it is all thanks to you.
Babe, I hate to ask you since you're so busy with the article and taking your inheritance. But you said that after you got everything, then you would give me the 50K.
Already ahead of you, I have something even better. Wait 10 minutes. I have sent someone with your payment.
Sophia, how could you allow your goons to beat me up? I want the money you promised.
And promises can be broken, as you have shown me. I knew you were playing both sides. If he won against me, then you were going to give him the real papers. What you did to me is something that I cannot forgive. You are getting nothing from me. You and Nate are the same money-hungry vultures. You disgust me.
You are pathetic, Sophia. I was only with you because there was no one better. You might have won, but you have introduced me to all your social circles. I will ruin you from the inside out.
If I were you, I would be focusing on getting out of here. Your boss knows you double-crossed him and he will not be happy with you. And Greg? Go to hell!
Another article? Is it not enough that I'm facing criminal charges? Can't you stop messing with my life?
Nope. I'm a journalist. I had a good story to tell once more. What's the matter? Have your rich friends now dropped you? I heard your mom kicked you out and doesn't want to be associated with you. And all the family members who took your side when my article was published are disgusted by you.
They will see when I win in court.
No one wants to be near you. What you salvaged after the first article is gone. Everyone hates you. They see you and your father for the monsters that you are. Getting involved in cleaning dirty money? How do you sleep with blood on your hands?
I'm innocent.
I have the recordings, emails, and clips that link you to the crimes. You kept quiet about the shady dealings that your father was involved in and even joined. Anyone who helped you is going down with you.
Father's burning in his grave. You are not the true heir.
Oh, I am not his heir. I'm my mother's daughter.
Go to hell. My lawyer knows I will get a suspended sentence tomorrow. Nice try, little worm.
I'm so sorry. Who are you again? Are you someone important? Sorry, I was just chatting with a big magazine that wants me to report on your trial. I'm making so much money these days and I am so well known, it's so hard to keep track of people who do not matter.
It is only because of me that you have this fame, money, and power.
Brother, admit it. It is because of my charm and intellect. I infiltrated the social circles, got all the evidence, and exposed you. All the while, you thought I was a clueless little girl. Do you know why it was so easy?
Because you lot are so self-obsessed that you do not pay attention to us. Tomorrow I will walk free of my name. It's not Nathaniel.
I have just finished reading your article. I could not put it down. Downright the best thing you have ever written.
I know, right? And the great part is that he's going to be in jail for more than a year. And then we'll get house arrest.
It is a pity your dad did most of that stuff. But it's impossible to punish a deceased person.
I know, but I hope he knows that I turned his house in Venice into a center for orphan children.
That greedy man will be turning in his grave.
I know. Sophia went on to become a very famous journalist. She hired someone else to run the company while she focused on writing, traveling, and spoiling her mom with the wealth that she was once denied. Even though her father's wife was left with a bit, she ended up having to sell the house. When Nate got out of jail, no one wanted to hire him. As for Greg, no one wanted anything to do with him after he was exposed. All the women stay away from him because of Sophia's articles. He turned to excessive partying, but no one has seen him for several years now.
Sorry I had to leave early, Emily. My husband got off work early and came home, so I had to go back to fix him something for dinner. This is Emily's number, right? Yeah, it's me. And you could have told me that your husband was home. I wouldn't have minded if you took something from my house for him anyways. Oh no, I couldn't do that. That would have been too much. Nonsense, I insist. Tell you what, next time bring your husband with you for supper. I'm sure our husbands would get along well. You're too kind, Emily. I'm really sorry I'm such a bad neighbor. You just moved into this neighborhood, so I should have been the one to invite you over for tea first. No, it's no problem at all. I'm glad you came over. I had a great time. Me too. I learned so much about you. Hey, how's it going? Are you finally settled?
Well, sort of. I think we've got most things in the proper place. It finally feels like home now.
Oh, that's great news. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. I'll be more than happy to help you any way I can. Thank you so much. You're so nice, unlike most people here anyways. What do you mean? Is something wrong?
No, not in particular. Maybe I just need some time adjusting here.
Can I call you Em? Listen, Em, I'm quite popular with the housewife in this neighborhood. I'm also the president of the all-woman club, so I've got quite a reputation. I can talk it out with whoever you need me to. Just let me know, okay?
Wow, I wasn't expecting this. Wait, I never mentioned that it's someone that's bothering me. How did you know?
Never mind that. Just tell me who's bothering you.
But like I said, there's no one in particular that's bothering me. I just feel like I'm unwelcomed here, that's all. Whenever I'm outside, other women give me strange looks and whisper something to other people. And whenever I try to talk to someone, they just say something like, "We don't talk to thieves," and walk away. But I don't understand what they mean by that.
Are you dumb or something? What's not to get? They're calling you a thief.
I know that, but I don't understand why. I never stole anything in my life.
Oh wow, I can't believe you say that with a straight face. But seriously, you can drop the egg now, dear. Your secret's out.
What are you talking about? Why are you being so mean all of a sudden? A minute ago you were so nice.
Ugh, I'm done playing this nice neighbor game with you. Just pack all of your stuff and leave.
Leave? For what? Why are you people so rude here?
Look, this is a modest neighborhood with modest people. We can't have women like you polluting our peace of mind, so just leave before I call the cops.
The cop? For what?
In case you haven't noticed, no woman wants you here, so just leave already. You'll be doing all of us a favor if you do.
Why? I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, sure. Every thief plays the I'm innocent card when they get caught. Can you at least try to be original?
What's with everyone calling me a thief?
Well, can you blame us? You stole a poor girl's man from her.
Stole someone's man? For your information, I've known my husband since high school, and he was the one to propose to me. He hasn't been seeing anyone since.
I'm not talking about your husband. I'm talking about the guy you cheated on him with. Cheated on Josh and ruined someone else's life by sleeping with her husband. You're such a disgusting creature.
Cheated on Josh? I would never. Please never make up your stupid accusations again, especially since you don't even have any proof.
You want proof? What about your son then, Joseph, was it? He's not your husband's son, and you know about it too.
Huh? So that's what this is about. I should have known.
Oh, you admit it?
I don't want to talk about it.
I knew it. The moment I saw Joseph, I knew something was off. Neither you or your husband has blue eyes or blonde hair, but since you keep introducing him as your son, it's obvious something was off.
Did it occur to you that maybe he got those features from his grandparents?
Neither your or your husband's parents have those features either. In fact, no one in the family portrait had those features, so it's obvious your son isn't who you say he is.
Okay, wow, nosy much?
You're the one who hung that picture in the living room. Don't get offended if someone noticed it.
I'm talking about your observational skills. Why don't you just stay out of my personal life?
How about you stay away from other women's husband, you witch? Because of you, all the housewives in the neighborhood are scared you will take their husbands from them. What a pig. Don't you have any remorse at all?
Now it makes sense. That's why other women hate me so much. You spread the rumor that I slept with someone, right? How could you do that without confirming it from me first?
I didn't need to. You just proved I was right anyways. Even if you say otherwise, I would know you were lying, so it doesn't really matter.
When did I prove anything?
Right now, when I confront you about Joseph not being your husband's son, you didn't decline it. You just tried to dodge the question.
So me being uncomfortable about talking about it confirms I cheated on him?
Well, if you didn't, then why try to dodge the question if you don't have anything to hide?
Because I don't want to talk about it. Why can't you respect my boundaries? Joseph is not just my son, he's also Josh's.
Yeah, like anyone would believe that lie. You seriously think I'd fall for that? You're stupider than you look.
It's the truth.
Oh yeah? Prove it then. Show me his birth certificate.
Why the hell would I do that? I don't have any reasons to show it to you.
Why not? If you're telling the truth about Joseph's father, then surely you wouldn't have any problem proving it. Unless, of course, you're hiding something.
Even if I wanted to, I can't show it to you right now. So just leave me alone.
Can't show it to me? Why not? Now I know you're hiding something. Just admit it. Quit pretending to be the victim here. We both know that you're at fault.
Clearly, this is just a waste of time. I'm sorry, but I have more important things to deal with. Are you free right now? Oh hey, yeah, I was just about to text you. Need anything? Do you think we made a mistake? About moving here, I mean? Well, my new job pays good, the school's great, and the neighbors are welcoming. So no, I don't think we made a mistake coming here. Why, is something wrong? You remember Jenna? The neighbor you invited for supper last week? What about her? She found out Joseph isn't our son. Oh god, this again? She thinks I had him by cheating on you. She even went around the neighborhood telling everyone that. And warned the other housewives to keep their husbands in check and away from me. As if I seduced them or something. Can you believe that? And they believe her? Well, why wouldn't they? She's been here longer than me, and she's the president of All Women Club. So why wouldn't they believe her? Oh god, did you tell her the truth? No, not yet. Emily, how do you expect her to understand our situation if you don't tell her the truth? It's hard for me. What if they don't accept us? For what you just told me, they don't accept us anyway. Might as well be honest about it. But I'm recovering from how my parents reacted about the situation. What if these people do the same?
You'll never know if you don't try. What's the worst that could happen?
We could be rejected again.
I did my research before deciding to shift to this neighborhood. The people here are very understanding, but I guess there are some exceptions.
Even if I wanted to, they will listen. They're listening to everything that Jenna has to say.
Listen, you'll be alright. I've made good relations with a few of the other husbands in the neighborhood. If you want, we can invite their families over to our place for you to clear any doubt that they have.
But all the housewives are afraid I'm trying to steal your husbands.
Okay, let's just invite the housewives then. How's that?
I guess that could work. Fine, I'll think about it.
Sure thing, honey.
Hey, are you busy? Not really. Why? Have something to admit? After thinking about it, I guess I should just tell you the truth. Joseph isn't our son. He's adopted. That's why he looks different from the rest of us. Oh my god. Now, do you understand? Perfectly. You're a terrible liar who takes so long to even come up with a good backstory. Do you take me for a fool? Why do you assume that everything I say is a lie? Well, can you blame me? It took you a whole day to tell me that Joseph is adopted. You could have just told me that from the start. You know. I already told you it's a difficult topic for me to talk about. And it's not just me. Joseph doesn't want to talk about it either. He says it makes him feel uneasy. Even so you did just adopt him, right? You didn't kidnap him or anything, right? So why are you so scared? And why does he feel uncomfortable? Doesn't the child also get to decide whether he wants to move in with his foster parents? Unless, that's the truth, isn't it? You only subjectively adopted him. In reality, you've kidnapped the young child. That's why he feels so insecure. What the hell is wrong with you? I just told you that we adopted him. As a member of this neighborhood, it's my duty as a loyal citizen to keep neighborhood safe for scumbags like you. You will pay for this. What are you talking about? Hello? You called the freaking cops on me? Are you insane? I had to. You're a parasite. You've kidnapped a poor child and forced him to live with you. I didn't force anything on anyone. But calling the cops? What were you thinking? Say whatever you want. I will save that child from you even if it's the last thing I do. I didn't kidnap him. Joseph is perfectly happy here. If you're so concerned about him, why don't you ask him yourself? As if I would. You probably force him to say what you want him to say. Oh my god, please have your brain checked by a qualified doctor. You're out of your mind. I have nothing to hide anymore. We adopted Joseph. He's our son and we're all perfectly happy together, including Joseph. I don't believe you. Fine, then don't believe me, but quit trying to make me look bad. Thanks to you, when the cops came in to investigate, it caused a scene. Everyone in the neighborhood came out to see it. Must you try to ruin my image? All I'm doing is looking out for my neighborhood. You're out of your mind! What's wrong with you? It's so late right now. Why are you being so loud? Just quiet down already. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll make sure to keep it down. You know you could at least be considerate of your neighbors. It's so late. Most of us are trying to sleep. No, I don't think so, since most of the women are here anyways. Excuse me? What do you mean by that? I mean that they're here at my place. Why? Why are they at your place? Because we invited them. How come you didn't invite me then? After our last conversation, I don't feel safe talking to you. So why would I invite you into my house? Oh, I see how it is then. So now you're trying to brainwash everyone to turn against me. Sure, Karen, whatever you say. I'm going to get you for this. Just you wait. Seriously, the cops again? Well, can you blame me? You're a filthy criminal. You don't belong here. No, Jenna, you don't belong here. And that's not me saying. Everyone says that it'll be a much nicer neighborhood if you were just gone. What do you mean? Wait, why are the cops banging at my door? They're probably here for you. You sure love wasting your time. Talk about karma. What the hell are you talking about? Why are the cops here?
Do you remember when you accused me of cheating with my husband and then kidnapping a child and then spreading rumors about it? Apparently, you underestimated the housewives here, telling them that Joseph is a product of me cheating with someone and then kidnapping him didn't add up to the story. They stopped believing you at that point.
What does that have to do with anything?
My husband works in the same company as some of the other husbands of this neighborhood. Apparently, they become pretty good friends. And thanks to that, we were able to convince most of the people to dinner tonight. Once the situation cleared and we started to get along with other families, we were able to talk over the Joseph problem. Surprisingly, they were really understanding about my situation, and they agreed that you were just delusional.
You're lying. They won't say that. They respect me too much.
No, they don't. Your so-called reputation in the neighborhood wasn't out of respect. It was because your husband's position in the company. Since most of the husbands in this neighborhood work there, the wives found it necessary to listen and put up with your old rules. But to be honest, they can't stand you. And here's the funny thing. Your husband is being replaced in the company.
What? He didn't tell me that.
Probably because he's too scared to tell you.
Then who's replacing him?
My husband.
What? How?
I'm not so sure about the details, but I heard something about a case filed against your husband. Apparently, he stole a large sum of money from the company, so the director decided to lay him off. Apparently, this is also the very reason Josh was transferred here to eventually take his place.
Even if that's true, what the hell does any of this have to do with Joseph?
For the last time, Joseph is our adopted son, and we love him very much. The reason I didn't want to talk about it is because I was emotionally struggling as it is. My parents cut off ties with me for adopting him.
Why would they do that?
I don't know, something about how they can't accept him as their grandson and all. They only believe in blood relatives.
Oh God, the officers are banging so hard on my door now.
You should let them in before they get angrier.
How can you joke at a time like this?
I'm not joking. All the housewives at my house right now vouch for me and told me officers about your twisted rules and everything. You've made quite some enemies, not that I'm surprised.
Oh, shut up about that. Everyone loves me, I know for a fact.
Whatever. Anyways, I have a party to get back to, so see ya.
Wait, don't leave me like this. It's terrible manners to not help a neighbor in need. Get those officers away from my house. If this keeps up, he'll definitely knock down my door.
You're one to talk about manners. Now seriously, I gotta go.
Wait, please. Help me.
Eventually, the officers knocked down her door. Not only did she waste their time, but the other housewives made several complaints about her entitled attitude and terrible behavior. That was enough to pay a hefty fee for disrupting the neighborhood. But since her husband got laid off from his job, they couldn't pay a penny. Jenna went around the neighborhood asking people to lend her some money, but they all refused. Apparently, I wasn't her first victim. She hurt a lot of people, which made them turn a deaf ear to her. In the end, she had to sell her house and all her belongings. I'm not sure where the two of them went after that, but frankly speaking, I don't care. Things are looking up for our neighborhood though. Everyone's finally at peace here. And Joseph, he's gone along well with the other kids here. He can't wait to start school next month too. I'm glad everything worked out in the end.